the practical sessions of the manufacturing processes. So in today's lecture we will be discussing about the practical that is based on the sensitive drilling machine. So what will be the aim of this particular experiment? That is to generate the hole to the small or the medium workpiece. For the generation of the hole we will be going. So now let us see the apparatus which are going to be required for the performance of this experiment. That is the first one which comes, that is the sensitive drilling machine. So this is the sensitive drilling machine on which we are going to perform the particular experiment of this sensitive drilling machine. Then comes the drilling tool. Over here you can see the drilling tool which is there, by which we can perform the hole. We can generate the hole on any of the workpiece. So now the material, that is the workpiece. Which workpiece? The workpiece which we require, that is of the small workpiece or the medium size workpiece. We cannot go for the large or the heavy workpiece. Why? Because on this table if you are placing the very heavy material, this thing comes down. So that is the reason why we are not going to take a heavy duty workpiece. And workpiece can be made up of any metal or a wood, you can take that thing. Now drilling tool, which drilling tools you can take? We can take the tool that is from the 1 to 13 mm diameter, can be taken in this sensitive drilling machine. So now let us discuss about the principle on which this experiment is based on. The first principle, that means the principle we go, drill is fitted into the drill chuck. What will be the first thing we will be doing? We will be fitting our drill tool into the chuck. Then comes the drill. It is made up of the harder material, that is of the carbide materials or the high speed steel, high carbon steel material. We are making this particular drill, and then workpiece is there which is clamped over there, and then the feed of the tool is against the stationary workpiece with the help of the hand wheel or the power generated wheel. So during the operation, whenever your drill bit comes in the contact with the workpiece, what will happen? The material is removed in the form of the chips. And during the operation there is a chances of the high amount of heat which is generated, so the lubrication can be used. So during the drilling operation of the metal, we can apply the coolant or the lubricants for the avoiding of the heating. So this is the principle. Now let us see, this is the thing, the schematic diagram of the principle. This is known as your chuck in which your drill is attached. This drill is rotated by the power on of the motor, and this drill will rotate at a very high speed. With the help of the wheel, what you will do? You will take this drill at the bottom and it will come down, and whenever it will touches the workpiece, what will happen? As a result of the drilling action, the material is removed from this helix and it will come out in the form of the chips. So now let us discuss about the different parts of this sensitive drilling machine. So these are the different parts of the sensitive drilling machine. The first part which comes, that is the base. What is the use of the base? The whole machine load of this sensitive drilling machine is absorbed by this base. On the base, what is there? This is your column which is located. There is a column which is there on the base. On this column you can get two things. The first one, table clamp is there. What is the table clamp? Table clamp is there for the adjustment of the height of the table. By placing this clamp, by moving this clamp, you can move in up down direction this work table. According to the dimension of the workpiece, we can adjust our table. On the upper side you can see there is a arm which is there. On this arm there is a motor located, and with the help of the belt drive, cone and pulley type mechanism, the belt will rotate, and on this tap cone pulley and this belt, motor will give the load or give the power to this belt, and from this power it is given to this head, drill head. So from this drill head there is a spindle located, and beyond the spindle your drill is located. So this is your spindle head on which spindle and drill is there. So from this motor, this drill is rotated at a very high speed. This is the motion, that means this is the handle by the motion of which your drill will come down and will go up. And as a result, your workpiece is kept over here, and your drill, by movement of this wheel, what you will do, your drill will come down and the drilling operation will take place. So these are the parts of the sensitive drilling machine. So now we will be discussing all these parts of this sensitive drilling machine on the actual machine, and then it will be followed by the working, the live experiment of the how to generate the hole using the sensitive drilling machine. So this is about the sensitive drilling machine. Now let us see the first of all different parts of the sensitive drilling machine, starting with the particular first part, that is this is the base, or you can say work table, on which we can go for the adjustment of the workpiece. So whatever the workpiece on which we want to drill, that particular workpiece is kept over here on this work table. Over here we can see this is our workpiece of a wooden workpiece is there, which is clamped between the vise, which is kept at the vise, so that the proper gripping can be given to this particular workpiece. This working table, with the help of this lever, you can see we can adjust the height by taking it up or down. So with the help of this clamp we can move and we can take the movement of this work table and we can adjust the height of the work table according to our requirement. Second main thing comes here is the tool. The tool of the drilling, which is kept under the chuck and which is allowed to rotate at a very high speed. Now comes the motor. This is the on-off switch, and on-off switch is operated with this motor. Whenever this motor is in the starting position, you can see at the top there is a belt mechanism which will be given over here. So due to this belt mechanism, the movement of the tool will take place. The movement of the tool will take place. So due to this thing, so this is the belt on which the belt is rotating and it is allowing the tool to move. These are the different speeds which we can adjust, and according to the speed we can adjust this belt and we can go for this sensitive drilling machine. So with the help of this lever, next comes this particular lever, by the help of which we can adjust the height and we can go deep inside the workpiece of the thing. So with the movement of this particular thing, what we can do, we can get down this particular tool onto the workpiece and the drilling can be taken place. And this is the column on which the whole machine is based. So this is the base of the material, or you can say machine, column of the machine, work table, and the head. This is known as the driving head. So these are the major parts of the sensitive drilling machine. And as you know why this sensitive drilling machine is known, because whenever we are going down, it will sense. Whenever it will touch the workpiece and the drilling action is taking place, we can sense the vibration, by which we can come to know that the drilling operation is going on. So that is the reason why this name of the machine is given as a sensitive drilling machine. And we can go for the diameters of 1 to 13 we can get for this particular workpiece, and we can place different size of the drill according to 1 to 13 mm. So we can drill that particular size of the hole from this sensitive drilling machine. So now let us see how we can drill this particular thing onto the workpiece. So this is how, if we start this thing, you can see the workpiece, the tool is rotating on its axis according to the movement of the belt, and this is the off thing by which we can off this particular thing. And this is how we can go for the drilling operation with the help of the sensitive drilling